Okay, what's the craziest download story that you had?
Having to tell a woman that I'm sleeping with her husband on my front doorstep. Now she thought she was coming to me woman to woman. She didn't know she was coming to me woman to trans. But let me tell you, I was messing with this guy, right? Younger years, 21 years old, before the transition. So I'm messing with this guy, didn't know he had a wife, baby mother, girlfriend, children, the whole 9 yards. What was supposed to be a one-time thing turned into a reoccurring event. Need I mind you, at this point in time, I didn't have any moans. I didn't know how to do makeup, lashes. All I knew how to do was slap on a wig and call it a day. Picture here. One day I'm minding my business in my home. I lived with my aunt at the time. I'm minding my business in my room, and there's a knock on the door. Nobody's at home. I'm thinking it's maintenance. Why I walk to the door and there's a black woman with her friend standing behind her. Can I speak to Anaya, please? Because my husband's been over here. Girl, I was scared as hell. In my mind, I'm like, I ain't ever thought that it would come to this. Need I mind you? I'm saying that a lot, but I have to get you to understand, baby, I'm Kendrick at this point. Ain't no wig, ain't no makeup, ain't no lashes, baby. I answered that door as a full-blown little black gay bar. Heard a friend just like, bring her out, where she at? And I'm like, oh my God, bitch, it's about to go down. I had one or two choices I could make. Run inside and call 911, or let this woman know just what the hell she dealing with. Ma'am, I'm so sorry to let you know, but Anaya is Kendrick, and Kendrick is me. The window your husband's jumping into, that's mine. I didn't know he was married to you. I was just having a good time. This is when I gained a little bit of respect for black women. Because what this woman did next, Well, her ghetto ass friend was in the back hooping and hollering about to catch a beat down in a bullet, acting a plump damn fool on my front porch, trying to drag attention to my damn doorstep. Bitch, I was at home by myself. I ain't need nobody to know what was going on. Neighbors upstairs and shit. People looking like, who is that hollering, baby? Look. Bitch. The wife of the man that I was sleeping with, she did something immaculate. Amazing. She didn't look at her friend. She didn't look at me at the side of her neck. She simply said, baby, did you use protection? I said, yes, ma'am, I did. Always and every day. But before you step away, let me show you something. I pulled out my phone. I went to the app that I had met her husband on. I showed her his profile, and the message, the bio that he had in there, stating that he was single, no children, he ain't have nothing going on, and he was looking for a good damn time. And I let that woman know, you might want to get on this app and consult every other trans and a gay person on here, because just because I was using protection doesn't mean he was with everybody else. Now some of you might be like, I thought you don't expose DL man and this is that and the third. Back, let me tell you something. I was 21 years old. I ain't have the common sense God gave a Billy Goat on a Brokeback Mountain. Do you understand me? So when I tell you, when this woman came knocking on my door and I saw the pain in this black woman's face after realizing who the hell I was and who her husband was sleeping with, and it was not a woman, but an actual man, because I'm being completely honest at the time, I was nowhere near Anaya. I was simply Kendrick in a wig. Baby, I wasn't about to sit over here and lie to this woman. I was about to tell her the truth. And whatever came with it was going to come with it. If we would have been bussing, then we would have been bussing. But respectfully and gracefully and thankfully, it was a different scenario. Now, I know some of you are going to be like, well, what happened next? And I'm going to tell you. Before she left my doorstep, she asked me for a picture. I said, okay, yes, ma'am, I can give you one. I can see one right now. She said, Can you put your wig on and come back out here and take a picture with me? I said, yes, ma'am, I can do that too. I went in my motherfucking room, put my wig on, put on a good, decent shirt, and I looked pretty decent. And I came back and I took a picture with her. 2 hours later, that nigga was blowing up my motherfucking phone with every threat under the goddamn sun. I was a man in a wig. I was a tranny. I was low down. I was dirty. I was a disease-carrying son of a you-know-what. I didn't really want you. You fucking up my life. How could you tell my wife X, Y, and or Z? And this is where Anaya was born. I let him know, you have my address. You feel some type of way, you pull your bitch ass up. And he did just that. And I'm still here. Go find him. You know the most beautiful thing that came out of that situation? outside of me standing 10 toes down for me and realizing just who the hell I am, me and the ex-wife still talk. This woman checks on me. I check on her. This woman asks me how I'm doing. I ask her how she's doing. We have went out to lunch together several times. Me and this woman communicate on such an incredible basis. When she got remarried, she invited me to the wedding. I ain't go. Because I ain't no damn dummy. I don't know how I look, okay? I don't put my trust in nobody 100 wholeheartedly %. You understand? But me, and I'm not saying she's like that at all, because she's not. In no way, shape, or form. This woman has a whole new child, a whole new husband, a whole new life. While him, oh, that was years ago. Bitch, she ain't here no more. You take with that what you need to take with that, how you want to take that in any way, shape, or form. But I'm just letting you know. There's been a couple of instances where they tried, and Kendrick came out before Anaya could even open up her damn voice. But, I ain't saying it was me. I ain't saying it was me that did anything. I'm not a killer, but don't push me. No, but for real, he really did pull up and, you know, I said I was going to make me some spaghettis tonight. I need to do that. The point isn't to get up here and rehash the past on how I beat, stomped, and just completely defended myself in certain situations where I had to. My point is to show all of you that no matter what you've been through in life, no matter who challenges you, no matter who comes up against you, you have to be strong enough to stand 10 toes down for you. You have to be able to be authentic and honest about you and your life. You never know what can happen for it. Because like I said, me and Miss Whitney, we're still cool.